Welcome back, my students. I'm Ellie at EnglishFunZone.com, and today we're going to be practicing questions that you might ask at a grocery store. So let's get started. I'm going to the grocery store. Is there anything you need? So the first question I ask when I go grocery shopping is, I'll say, I'm going to the grocery store. Do you need anything? I'm going to the grocery store. Do you need anything? If you have a long list of things, you might make a grocery list. I'm making a grocery list. Do you need anything? His grocery list says soup, fruit juice, meat, vegetables, fruit, milk, butter, eggs, and bread. The boy puts the grocery list in his back pocket and gets a cart. In England, they call this a trolley. Some grocery stores have smaller carts for kids. There are a lot of people that eat canned fruits and vegetables. In our home, we only eat fresh and frozen fruits and vegetables. In a grocery store, there are aisles, and they are usually numbered. I might ask, "Excuse me, where's the canned foods?" Or, "Could you please tell me what aisle the canned goods are in?" This person is stocking the shelves. He stamps the price on the can and puts it on the shelf. He is stocking the shelves. A long time ago, when I was a kid, we would call him a stock boy, but we don't say that anymore. We say a stocker. You have to be careful because he's a stocker. He's not a stalker. Let's try those two words. One's a stocker, one's a stalker. Stalker, stalker, stalker. Go ask the stalker. Go ask the stalker. This is a stalker. Stalker, 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 stalker. Go ask the stalker. Go ask the stalker. Excuse me, where's the fruit juice? Excuse me, where's the fruit juice? And the answer might be, it's in aisle 2. Could you please tell me where the fresh produce is? Could you please tell me where the fresh produce is? Fruits and vegetables are in the fresh produce area. Do I have to weigh these? Do I have to weigh these? Do I have to weigh these? Where's the scale? Where's the scale? Where's the scale? This is an old scale, but the newer ones that we use today look like this. This is called a scale. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you might want to skip ahead because now I'm going to talk about meat, fish, and poultry, and it's gonna get graphic. Let's look at the different cuts of meat you could ask for. Beef, tongue, cheek, neck, chuck, brisket, shank, rib, plate. Steaks, short loin, flank, sirloin, tenderloin, top sirloin, bottom sirloin, and ground beef, which is also called hamburger. Beef, tongue, cheek, neck, chuck, brisket, shank, rib, plate, steaks, short loin, flank, sirloin, tenderloin, top sirloin, bottom sirloin, bottom sirloin. Ground beef is also called hamburger. Ground beef. Hamburger. Hamburger. For roast, round roast, shank roast, oxtail, oxtail. This is pork or ham. Pork shoulder, picnic, ham hock, pork ribs, pork loin, bacon, ham or ham leg, ham hock. Pork and ham. Pork shoulder. Pork shoulder. Picnic. Picnic. Ham hock. Pork ribs. Pork loin. Bacon. Bacon. Ham leg. Lamb has some of the same words, but there's also breast of lamb, foreshank, hind shank. Lamb. That B is silent. Lamb. Breast of lamb, foreshank, hind shank. And then there's chicken. You could buy the whole chicken, or chicken breast, drumstick, leg, wing, thigh. Oh, and then there's the feet, and these things are called giblets. Chicken. The whole chicken. Whole. The whole chicken. Chicken breast. Drumstick. Leg. Wing. Thigh. Feet. Giblets. 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 When buying meat, we usually buy it by the weight or by the piece. In the US, they use pound, but everywhere else in the world, they use kilo. So let's practice saying these things both ways, pound and kilo. Pounds. I'd like a quarter pound of beef. I'd like a quarter pound of beef. I'd like a half pound of chicken. There's no L sound in the word half. I'd like a half a pound of chicken. I'd like a pound of pork ribs. I'd like a pound of pork ribs. I'd like 2 pounds of giblets. I'd like 2 pounds of giblets. I'd like 6 chicken legs, please. I'd like 6 chicken legs, please. Kilos, kilos. I'd like a half a kilo of beef. I'd like a half kilo of beef. I'd like a half kilo of chicken. I'd like a half kilo of ribs. I'd like 2 kilos of giblets. I need 2 steaks, please. I need 2 steaks, please. I need 2 steaks, please. I should also mention that when buying fish, you can buy it by weight or by the piece as well. Here are the different cuts of a fish. Pan cut, steaks, fillets. Pan cut, steaks, fillets. When I buy tuna, I buy it by the thumbs width. I'm the only one in the house that eats tuna, so when I buy it for myself, I always say, could I have a thumbs width? I'd like about a thumbs width of tuna, please. I'd like about a thumbs width of tuna, please. Give me 3 pieces of cod, please. Give me 3 pieces of cod, please. Okay, you vegetarians and vegans, it's okay to watch the rest of this video. And for those that want to know the difference between a vegan and a vegetarian, is that a vegan has a plant-based diet. They only eat things that can be grown. I was surprised to find out they don't even eat honey. I love honey, but because an animal or an insect made the honey, they don't eat it. Whereas a vegetarian won't eat anything that has a face, meaning they don't eat any meat, but they will eat eggs and honey and milk and butter and things that come from an animal. Excuse me, is there a vegan section? Excuse me, is there a vegan section? Excuse me, where are the gluten-free items? Excuse me, where are the gluten-free items? You can ask, could you please tell me where I can find the dairy products? Or, excuse me, is there a vegan section? Because sometimes grocery stores will put vegan and gluten items in one area of the store. It's a good question to know. Excuse me, where are the gluten-free items? Could you please tell me where I can find dairy products? Could you please tell me where I can find dairy products? If you like frozen fruits and vegetables or even pre-made frozen meals, you can ask, where's the frozen food section? The frozen food is divided into sections: fruits, vegetables, frozen meat, frozen meals, and don't forget those desserts and ice cream. Where's the frozen food section? Where's the frozen food section? If you like to bake, you might want to know where the flour or spices are. You'd ask, could you please tell me where I can find flour? Or, excuse me, what aisle are the spices in? Could you please tell me where I can find flour? Could you please tell me where I can find flour? Could you please tell me where I can find flour? Excuse me, what aisle are the spices in? 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 And you may want to buy cereal or bread. Excuse me, what aisle is the bread in? Excuse me, where's the cereal? Don't forget that the answer would be it's in aisle 4 or it's in aisle 2. Excuse me, what aisle is the bread in? Excuse me, what aisle is the bread in? Excuse me, where's the cereal? Excuse me, where's the cereal? Okay, it's time to check out. Now here are some questions that the cashier might ask you. Do you have any coupons? Do you have any coupons? Coupons. Do you have any coupons? Do you have any coupons? $5.63. Oh, to have those prices again. So that's the total, and the cashier might ask you these questions. Will this be cash or card? Will this be cash or card? The cashier might ask you, do you want the receipt? Do you want the receipt? And they might ask, do you need a bag? I rarely have to buy a bag because I usually bring my own. Do you need a bag? Do you need a bag? Do you need a bag? Do ya need a? Do you need a? Do you need a bag? Do you need a bag? Thank you. Have a nice day. Well, my students, that's it for this video. I hope you'll come back again next week because I'll have another one for you. And last weekend, I finished another book. That's right, this one is a cookbook. Now, I would give you more information, but because it's still being edited and approved, I'm going to wait. So maybe in the next video, that will be finished and I can tell you more about it. Okay? All right, my students. If you have any comments, suggestions, post them in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and, all of that other fun stuff. And until next time, keep practicing. Bye.